It's Willie D, y'all, back with another episode of information and instructions to help you navigate through this wild, crazy, beautiful world. In the studio, Mr. Walter Tendernism Johnson.
How you doing, brother?
Hey, man, in the flesh.
All right now, Mr. Willie D. I'm on your turf today.
Hey, man.
What's cool new
Hey,
game,
welcome,
man?
welcome to Houston.
I appreciate it, brother. I appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
Say, man, I got to start off this interview by saluting your team. Man, y'all doing it, man. They got you everywhere. I'm talking about, I seen you on Sherry Shepherd's show, all in the video. You know, I seen you at Ron Isley house, like all in the video, and you cook for him. What was that celebration? It was his wife's birthday, right?
That's
Was it
correct.
something like that?
Yeah.
His wife's birthday. Yeah. When you cook this food and stuff, right?
Yes, sir.
How much of it are you eating after the food is done? Are you eating as you go? Are you eating this delicious food as you go? Or are you waiting until everybody else eats?
Well, you can't wait till everybody else eat, cause the aroma go up your nose, go to your belly,
Right,
and then you want to taste it, make sure it's right.
right,
That's when you ain't gonna hurt nobody to
Yeah.
get on down.
right.
Then I know I can put it out for everybody else to eat. No, I be eating, man.
Yeah,
I eat a whole lot,
right. Yeah,
but I do eat.
yeah. A lot of people have a story. In fact, everybody got a story. But not everybody has a happy ending with their story, right? You turn pressure into purpose. You are one of those guys that I see, and it seems like there's sometimes chaos, but you're a calm in the storm. Like, where did that come from?
And in my family, you don't take the bad. You don't look at the hard. So whatever's hard, got to be something easy. And if you lose your cool, we would say, then you might blow it. So you got to kind of think and relax. Because it's quick to act evil, say something stupid or do something stupid. It ain't like that. It's like a game of chess in a sense. You got to open it, you got a middle game, and you got an end game. So what kind of strategy do I take in a losing situation and turn it to a winning situation? Thinking. Just think a little bit, think. But if somebody else stares, hey, let me drive for a minute, Walter. That's all. Just for a minute. I'm going to show you something. I can turn all this around. And yeah, I said, that's what it is. So just relax, Walt. Yeah, let him handle that. Yeah, that boy, you know one thing? When I started doing that, well, things started looking a little bit better. So I took the bitter, turned it to sweet. I didn't do it by myself. I got family out here. They happen to just see me. And right now, I got a team. So it didn't all of a sudden happen. I mean, so where it come from? Is it a coincidence? Or is it made? No, I don't think so. I think it was in the planning. I just didn't know nothing about it. But you had to take some of this negativity to turn it into something sweet to show other people in the world. Just because something happening bad right now, don't lose your cool. Just relax and kick back. Me, I brought tendernism out of it. And that's the way I feel.
And how long have you been on that trajectory in terms of like being able to keep your cool? Is this something you learned as a teen? Is something you already had? You learned this in your 30s, your 40s? When did you learn to be able to keep your cool and be optimistic about the outcome?
Trouble. It's easy to get into trouble. It's hard as hell to get out of it. So I went through some things in my lifetime. So I said, I ain't gonna do that no more. So now, see, the cooking game, I mean, that's like elementary. You know, I can do it in my sleep. But patience and love for people has a lot to do with it, you know? So I say, just let me slow up a minute. When I slowed up and thought about it, a guy reached out and touched me. Said, man, I want you to come down here. This guy getting a star, put on Hollywood fame. Flip the whole script. Was that my plan? No. But it was my plan. It was a plan for me. So other people can see that you don't have to stay negative. You can take negative and turn to positive. But you have to be patient. You got to think about it. You never get too old. Ain't that getting old? You don't get too old. Shoes get old. Clothes might get old. That mind don't get old. So, you know, hey, 1 and 1 is 2. And guess what? They shouldn't have told me the 2, because 2 and 2 is 4. Ain't no need of me standing these doors. Let's hit the floor. And that's where I'm at today, at Willie D's. Houston.
Booyah.
Booyah.
Hey, man, before the recognition, before the fame, I want to go like back to like Walter, Lil Walter. Like, who raised you?
My mother and my father.
Yeah. Which one of them was more like, which one of them had more of your personality?
I can't say. My daddy was 6'9". He didn't play no game. Mom was 5-something. Real calm. House quiet as the church house mouse. Stayed that way. I had a bunch of brothers. Now, they might have had some influence on certain things. But anyway, no, man, I was raised by my mother and father did a pretty good job. I mean, I think it's damn good. I mean, excuse me.
No.
I think it's, man, look, yeah. My father passed away in 1972. He was 86 years old. So I'm like, you know, people smart now, they got phones, computer, Google it, figure out that age bracket. Yeah. And so coming up, I had a pretty, man, look here. It was pretty cool.
But it was quiet. Like,
Quiet
how many of y'all was it?
It was like close to 17 of us.
I'm talking about in the house at one time.
7.
So it's quiet. 7 kids in a quiet house. That means typically there's a lot of ass whooping going on.
No, there'd be no ass whooping. See, he tell you something once. Let's get this right.
Okay.
He tell you go cut the grass, you cut the grass. Now, you didn't have to cut the grass. Then the ass whooping came. Simple as that. You cut the grass, the neighbor's grass, the other neighbor's grass. You know what I mean? You go on the next block and cut grass because that ass whooping was coming. When I grew up, the street lights came on. You had to be at home, in the house.
Mm.
Yeah, not opening the door, not trying to get in the door. Ain't no garbage out that time of night. Street lights on. You knew what you was told. I mean, you can buke it if you want to. He's going to buke that. Hey, simple as that. And that's how it was, you know, in my house.
A lot of us, like in the black community, we grew up where, you know, whoever was the head of the house, whether it's mom or dad, they ruled with an iron fist, you know, like, I mean, ass whooping was the order of the day. And, you know, sometimes there's disputes about people going too far. Like, if you have to use whippings as your primary source of disciplining a child, you're doing something wrong. When you were growing up, you were saying that y'all did get whoopings, but you didn't have to get a lot of whoopings because you knew right from wrong.
Wait. I was the youngest. We're going to back this up.
Okay.
So my older brothers, 10, 12, 14 years older than me. I ain't need no ass whooping. I watched them get
Watched
their
them.
ass whooped.
And you knew what not to do.
I knew exactly what not to do. You see what I'm saying? And I made sure that I did not do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it wasn't like, you know, when father come home and want to whoop our ass. No, it wasn't that way. If he told you what to do, or my mother said something, or she would say, hey, Warren, hey, what? Come here, boy, let me talk to you. Yeah. Other than that, no, because my daddy wasn't no weak dude, man.
So when he spoke to y'all, like, did he speak to you with like life lessons and say, hey, this how you need to act, this what you need to be doing, woo woo woo?
Straight sentence. You don't do that, and you do this. Do you understand?
Okay. Did you understand that he was saying that out of love, or did you think he was saying it because he was a mean person?
No, out of love, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
I mean, for real.
Yeah.
You can come to our house, man. Daddy, what? No, man, you got to leave. He wasn't going for that. Yeah, you hit that fence out there. Don't come past that gate no more. Whoever it was, he didn't care. Yeah, but his family, no, daddy loved everybody in the family. And mama made sure everybody in the family ate 3 times a day. You don't have to fold our clothes. She fold them anyway. What we gonna tell her? Don't fold them. I mean, hey, it's our house.
What'd your dad do for a living?
He's a brick mason.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he preached. Yeah.
Brick mason and a preacher. Okay. You played sports?
No, he used to lift them railroad tracks.
No, I'm saying, did you play sports?
Yeah, I played sports. I played basketball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You thought you was going to the pros?
No, I just knew it. I wasn't going no pros. I knew I wasn't going no pro because I wasn't. My frame of mind wasn't right.
Yeah.
You know, people just Gary. I come from Gary, Indiana, so everybody want to know. That's where I'm from.
Yeah.
Gary wasn't nice. In '72, Gary wasn't nice. This 2026, Gary tore up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's a lot of stuff happening in Gary. People dying. See,
but the new mayor is trying to bring everything back. He's trying to get it back to the glory days.
Oh yeah,
right?
I'm gonna help him if I can.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, he all right with me. I'm trying to get old Mike Epps up there too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all should band together, man. You know,
Yeah, he out of nap time.
That would help.
Yeah. And then I gotta get Jermaine, Tito.
Yeah.
So they was down the street from me, Ernie. Played on rerun.
So you knew them when they were young, when y'all were young.
We knew of each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, because, you know, different age bracket.
Yeah.
But they stayed right down the street from me. It wasn't like we was no strangers. Yeah. They just left early.
Right.
Right after they hit the show. You know, so ABC. Yeah. But anyway.
So growing up in Gary and knowing that the Jacksons, the most famous residents from the Gary, Indiana area, had, you know, made it big time and went to Hollywood and all that stuff. Were there any like murmurs from people, like where people thought that maybe that the Jacksons had abandoned the city or whatever and didn't come back? And
no, man, no, nobody.
There was,
see,
no animosity there.
No, because in that case, there's a whole bunch of people that's very famous, came from Gary. People don't have animosity like that. Not in Gary. They don't have a jealousy type feeling. You know, Gary was Gary. You know, then when that mill shut down, the biggest mill in the world at the time, it still probably is, U.S. steel mill.
You talking about the one that's like right there adjacent to downtown?
Yeah, that was the biggest.
Have they tore it down yet?
No, they ain't tied down.
Yeah.
But Gary had the biggest steel mill in the United States. Then they kind of had another one. I think it was in Youngstown, Ohio. Just a little branch off. But Gary kind of bad, man.
Yeah. So
people kind of like just was moving out, except the old residents, you know, mother, some of her friends and stuff. My uncle even. They just stayed till they passed away. You know, I got a sister there. She's still there. I said, why don't you come move out here in California? Boy, I'm not going nowhere. I said, well, okay then. No, it is what it is. We never had animosity. Jermaine Jackson, Tito, Randy, LaToya, all of them. Yeah. Everything was cool. They cool right now.
Mm-hmm.
They used to have a Gary's Club back in the day up in Hollywood. So all the people that was from Gary that was famous used to come together.
Yeah.
That was along about the time the Red Onion and all them little places was open. Yeah.
You used to live in Vegas too. You moved to Vegas when you was 15? What was it? How old were you?
I moved to Vegas. No, I was probably about 20.
20.
Then I left Vegas. I've been to every state. I stayed in every southern state for 2 years.
Yeah.
I wanted to learn the twist.
Where'd you stay at in Texas?
Although I stayed in Houston one time, then I stayed in San Antonio another time, then I stayed in Austin. I was just learning the twist, how everybody cooked, their little twist they got. Because, see, Houston got a different twist from Austin. Austin got a different twist from San Antonio. You know, so I was trying to figure it out, just like the Hutchinson and Terry Black.
Mm-hmm.
See, I put all them little twists together, along with Louisiana, Tennessee, North Carolina, South Carolina, Memphis, Tennessee, Georgia. See, all of them got different seasonings they use. Some might be the same, but some of it's not. But Louisiana got a Cajun seasoning that's spicy. So how can I take the spicy and connect all these states together? And that was my job. And that's what I did. So when I went to Vegas to cook, I was in the casinos cooking. I said, yeah, it's all right. It's pretty good.
You was at MGM, right?
MGM, Bellagio, New York. Yeah, I cooked at a few of them. Rube Steakhouse. Opened up a lot of IHOPs. Denny's. Yeah. They just hired me like you own the Denny's. See, Denny's like a franchise, so you own it. You get my name. You call me to come train your cooks. Even though it's more Denny's. You could have just got a team from that Denny's to come to this Denny's. So they called me in to train. That's what I did for a long time. I just floated around the United States, training people how to cook, what to use, how to calibrate grills. That's how I got started. And I just liked it. Plumbing, electrical, food. Them three things we need.
Keep money in your pocket.
If you know them three things, you're not going broke.
Tell me about it.
So electric, negative, because that wire hit you, that them bolts hit you, you don't have to worry about eating. Yeah, stupid. That plumbing, we coming up there, that Galveston pipe that was black. You wash your hands with Ajax, because you know we didn't have a whole lot of stuff back then. You either Ajax or bleach. So you smell like bleach or Ajax for the next 10 hours, trying to get that black stuff. I ain't like that neither. So I like smelling like barbecue, steak, sweet potato pie. But I didn't mind having that smell on me, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I said, let me go on over here, cross over. And that's what I did, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Till I got it to my perfection.
So at what point did you come up with the name Tendernism?
Because one day I was down there, I was at a spot. So I said, hey, I had an oxtail. So I kind of like shot the oxtail. I was trying to pick it up with the ball, and it just rolled. All of me, I'll say, now that's tender. That's tendernism. And booyah, that's where it came from.
And this wasn't an oxtail that you cooked? Or
Yeah.
Okay, so it was something that you cooked.
Yeah.
And you said, boom,
Yeah.
that's Tendernism.
Yeah.
Now, when you said it, was there somebody around that heard you say it? And they said, man, what'd you say?
Tendernism.
And then that's how it stuck.
That's how I got started.
So that's the trademark name. How did the trademark move happen? When the shake, drop, stand back, admire your work. How did that happen?
I was messing with a beef rib one morning. So I say, boy, look here. I'm doing these old oxtails. So I said, I don't do the oxtail no more. I'm going to do something else, different. So I went and got the dinosaur bone. Big. I said, man, look at that. Boy, it look pretty good. And it just come off the smoking shell. So I came in there. So I went to go try to flip it and turn it over. The whole thing fell off the bone. Whoop! I say, boy, now that's really tendernism there. That is tendernism. And I just started slanging them. And I started slanging my glasses. I know it's nothing I thought about. It's just spur of the moment.
And so when it happened, was there anybody around that witnessed it?
Yeah.
And did they say that? Did they say or you said, I got to do this again. This works.
Yeah, it was going to get done again. I was doing it, so I knew it worked.
No, I'm not talking about the food,
the person,
but the actual movement. That shake, drop, stand back, step back, booyah.
That was me.
Yeah.
And so it was like a little skit I like doing.
Yeah.
And so I had a person that filmed, shoot the video, and from that point on, say, I'm shooting these videos there, and we just start shooting. Yeah. So that's how that word came along. You don't need no teeth for this meat.
Yeah.
That was right after that.
That was another one.
Yeah.
Another layer.
That's right.
Yeah.
You need no teeth for the meat. And it was another one. So many of them be going through my head. Booyah came on, because that's what I do when I'm finna split. Booyah, I'm gone.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Instead of saying bye, son, booyah, out of here. But all of it came along pretty much the same time. It's just things I think I can't rehearse this.
Right.
Because if I rehearse it, it don't sound right to me. So it's just, but that food, man, look here, if you had that beef rib in front of you, you shook it, you'd have threw your glass. You know what I mean? You say, hey, and you gotta get a step. And it ain't gonna hurt nobody to get on down. And it all came together, man.
Yeah, yeah. And so when it all came together and you started posting online and you started seeing the reaction and people falling in love with it, you know, it kind of skyrocketed. Like, it's kind of skyrocketed. But at what exact point did you say, did you ever, let me just put it like this, did you ever feel overwhelmed, like once the hype came and people were all over it? Did you ever feel a sense of overwhelming?
No, man, I just, just what I feel that's cool with me. When you eat the food and it be bones. So you go to some place they eat and you look over the plate. So people don't know, see me walking through the restaurant, they knew who I was. And they speak, hey, what up, man? What up, Unc? Whatever, they used to call me all kind of names. And then I say, hey, man, I be looking, talk to them. But when I look down on that plate and see them bones, I say, yeah, buddy, you like that, did you? See, that's what gas me, man. It's like an inside high. You know what I mean? It's a feeling. You had to eat some of that tendernism, man, so you can understand the feeling that you get. So once you get this feeling inside you, other people are marrying that food, that's a beautiful feeling. But it's a beautiful feeling to see other people as happy, and they're all together in one room, and everybody's talking, they smiling, they're happy. It's like peace, like it brings them together. Say, oh, that's real cool. Yeah, I like that. And so I just want to continue it until I die.
But in order for there to be highs, there has to be lows. There has to be a yin and a yang. So, I mean, like, I love my fans to death. They know how I ride for them. But there are some things about this celebrity lifestyle that I could live without. You know, there's certain things that I could live without. Like, what's the best and the worst part of being in the position you're in right now, where everybody knows who you are, and everybody is grabbing and they want a piece of a walk.
I don't know, man. Look, be truthful. That old stuff don't bother me, man. Because I'm going to be walking anyway. See what I'm saying? I walked down the streets by myself 4 years ago. I'm going to walk down my street. If I want to leave, tomorrow morning.
Shit, you might get kidnapped now, Walt.
Man, look at
They
him.
might try to kidnap
Look
you
at
now,
him, man. Don't get it twisted now. Get tendernism. Don't get tendernism twisted now. Now you ain't going to do anything to walk. What you do is you take medication. You only take a walk. I might not want to go with you. You know what I'm saying? Then I got problems. You understand? So I'm going to try to stay away from that. So I listen to people's advice too. Well, this might happen, this might happen. I say, yeah. If you take the L and E off of life, you'll have if you walk out that door. Yeah. So, hey, man, I don't know what people be talking about. I understand them, though.
Say, man, you got your wife with you here, man, and I know she's just thinking, whatever we seen, I know she's seen 1,000 times more.
Hey, man, we up there, man. Look here. We're not having no interview with my wife.
No.
Because things might not, man, look. Booyah. Anyway, hey, well, that cold blow, man, cold blow. Yeah, she done seen some things, know some things too. But no, man, I try to maintain cool. I'm going to treat everybody cool.
How do you protect her from what's going on right now?
Only thing she had to do is have a seat. I had her back before all this. I got her back now. I just got to watch a little closer, you know, because you can't just snatch it.
Right.
You do what I'm saying? Now I might have to have tendernism, and nasm. You know what that means? No, man. Now, as long as she cool in the game, I can handle it. Yeah.
What was your reaction when Attorney Harris reached out to you and told you that he wanted to give you that trademark for tendernism?
Hey, man, I was pure D happy, man. But look, hey, people can keep saying all this about this word tendernism, who had the trademark and who had the. I ain't no lawyer. You know, I know Johnny Cochran, late Johnny Cochran, late F. Lee Bailey, nobody like that. You know what I mean? But I know some paperwork somewhere that said Walter Johnson filed for that word, tendernism. I don't know what happened after that fact, but I do know this. Somebody's record somewhere in that trademark company way before Harris. But I'm glad Harris, hey, hey, brother, I'm going to give you the word. It's my word. Give you something that I made up. But, you know, it's cool. I appreciate it. I thank you. And I really did from deep my heart. I appreciate my brother. Because I hate to take him out. You know, people use the word all the time. Tendernism. They got people marking, all kind of people dropping toilet paper, man, off spools and stuff, talking about this is tendernism. That's a enjoyable feeling. People want to do that. Mr. Harris, I appreciate Attorney Harris. Yeah, he released it. I made it, and now it's mine.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people online showing like this like undying support for you. Like people really, really, really support you. They love you. Like, do this, you do this, do your own thing, Well, one person put their money where their mouth was, and that's Cartel Bo. He reached out to you and said, man, I got a restaurant out in Houston if you want it.
Yeah.
Now, do you want it?
Hey, that's the whole thing. You know, I got an age bracket. So me coming to Houston, Texas, open up a restaurant. I'm gonna go see that man real soon. Real soon. Don't you know you had to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning, work till about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. This just cooking the food. Then you gotta have some people to serve the food. So if I want a restaurant like that, my wife, I had to move. We're gonna move to Houston, Texas. This man gonna give me a restaurant. Let's go. I don't think I can do it, but I tell you what I will do for him. I help him get that restaurant open. He get a team, and I train everybody in there. Guess what they have? Booyah, baby. Tendernism be coming. Yeah.
You come through and
I
inspect and train. Well, you ain't got to inspect once you train.
What? Once I give me 45 days, consistent. Yeah. I need a pit master. I mean, you can't be late. In 45 days, you can't be late. You got to be something very serious. Then you got to have love for what you want to do. If you don't love what you finna do, then it's not the job for you. So you got to have patience. You got to have love, though. You got to have them two to make this work. That pit ain't nothing funny. Love. See, you got a lot of meat on that pit. And meat ain't cheap. We all know that right now. Gas prices went up. Reckon why. So you imagine oxtails, beef ribs. That's not cheap. They're not cheap products. It used to be cheap in my days when I was coming up. $5, you have a whole wagon full of oxtail. $5 now, you couldn't even see the oxtail that you ate. It evaporate. You know what I mean? So then are you going to put the time, the effort to keep this going? It's not a one-day thing. It's not a one-week thing. It's consistency. You got to have patience, love. The major ingredient to that is consistency. Can't taste like this day. Next week, it tastes like this. 4, 5 weeks later, it tastes like something else. Wait a minute, what is we having here? It ain't gonna work, period. In-N-Out Burger, good example. McDonald's, where they serve hamburger. You get a quarter pounder, same way, all over the world. In-N-Out, little bitty hamburger, all over the world. How many In-N-Out burgers it is? All of them the same. The consistency. That's successful. That's how you gonna win in this game. If you ain't got that, you should find you something else to do. Electrical, AI, one of these things might work for you, but that ain't gonna work. Yeah.
Yeah. What's the ultimate goal with the Tendernism brand? Are you like, I know you're doing T-shirts and caps and stuff like that, but like, what's the ultimate goal?
I want to get some brands, man, in the grocery stores, man. Instead of saying Wonder Bread, say Tendernism bread. You know, hey, so I could, have something, make some seasonings up. Do something for people. Since I'm in this barbecue field, do something for the barbecue people.
Man, that'll fly off the shelves.
Like
a sauce, a barbecue sauce. Oh man, it's over.
Hey,
Any kind of seasoning. If you get into the seasoning and sauce business, it's a wrap. It's over.
Well, I'm definitely, man, look here. I'm put 1 foot forward every day. I'm going at them. They won't let me go straight to their office. People tell me I got to be cool. I ain't scared to ask them. What the president who owns these companies, we need to sit down. I got something for you to taste. Can you, any kind of way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know it tastes right. Hey, I ain't just been messing with them long. I've been cooking 50 years. I done went through so many seasons over them 50 years. There ain't nothing, I think I can't put together when it comes to food. Yeah, so, yeah, man, I wouldn't mind it. Not only in that field, shoot, I want Tendernism shoes. Put Tendernism on the back of it, that way you walk real nice.
What they call those shoes when they put that little cushion in it? What do they call? Orthopedic or something like that?
Yeah, because, I'm in the age, right?
Yeah.
We have Tendernism orthopedic shoes. Discount for senior citizen home. Everything, man, I ain't no need to charge the people that already done worked all their life. Give them something real nice. Tenderize their feet. You know what I mean? Yeah, so they can move a little easier. Yeah. This ain't one thing. Shoot, a lot of things, man. Yeah. Why not?
What's a mistake that you see young men making today that you made, in your 20s, 30s, 40s, or whatever, and you look at the mistakes that they're making, and you can kind of see like that ain't gonna work out like you think it is. What's like a common mistake that you see young men making?
You can't sound these count like you slanging them stuff. Like you slanging this stuff, and you gonna get away with it. That ain't good. That ain't good. I'm telling you, you know why I'm telling you it ain't good? They got a whole lot of buildings throughout the United States called penitentiary. Go to the penitentiary, whole lot of face in the penitentiary. Ain't looking good for them. Now, all the people that you had by your side, when everything was going good, they kind of like, where they at now? Then they got all this crazy stuff, people coming out. Why do a dime? Why do something? Why do 10 when you can give it to a friend? We never heard no, what that's supposed to mean. I had to go to the Google and ask what that meant. Oh, you one of them.
Right.
Oh, no, that's another thing. And so who doing this? It's easy. You got a telephone, these new phones. Only thing you got to do is say, I want to go to college. And click on college. And you can go to any college you want to. You ain't got to go to college. Hey, Google, how do you fix the camera? It'll take you step by step by step to how to fix the camera. It's easy. I mean, they got it real easy now. Very easy. Only thing they have to do, they don't have a community, or we don't have, we used to have boys club, girls club. You go to the boys club or shoot pool, play ping pong. Well, now set them up, they got all these computers. Train these kids. Bring them up. Hey, man, wait a minute, change this here. You ain't got to do that no more. That was yesterday stuff. This is a new age stuff. Do this. And if I had enough money, man, I'd draw them in like, I'd draw them in. I'm telling you. I'll bring them together, boy. I promise you, like 2 butt cheeks. And we'll have it going on. You hear me?
Yeah.
Because the kids that's all they need, somebody there to show them. And consistency to show them. And just be on them. Their grades will go up. Dead thought they thinking. Because it ain't godly thought. So it got to be Satan thought. And he ain't going to never let you try to win. Not Satan. He always going to trick you. He going to make it look good. But that ain't what you want. You want a godly thought. Yeah, it might be a little slow, but it's for sure. And if you keep doing it, and more brothers come together, people as a human, it's one race. It is one race in the world, the human race. It's no more races. It might be a whole lot of different cultures. It's no more races, though. People don't want to come together. Now, and us, black folks I'm speaking of, we have to come together to help these kids that don't know. We can't leave them out there. What are you going to leave them for? Hey, but he this way, show him how not to be that way. It's easy to say he that way. Now, let's do something about it to change that way. How you do that? By showing, by doing. Well, take an hour each day or 2 to go up to a place and talk to some kids, kick it with them. As long as they see you consistency, they gonna be there. They coming. The minute you fall back, he ain't there. I ain't gotta go up there today. Yeah, that's all they need, just a little guidance. Once they pick them grades up in school, they eating right. You know, you ain't gotta be the cleanest person in school, but your dress attire is right. They feel good. You ain't got to have Nike. You ain't got to have Gucci. You know, you ain't got to have that. That's just something people got in their brain. When I came up, there wasn't no name on no sweat cloth. They was gray or black. and you just running and you sweating. Levi's. And that was about, I mean, come on. And I wore TaylorMade. He was asking me about my family. Yeah, we was bucked down clean. You know what I mean? That was just something about us, the way we dressed. Shoes, clothes.
Yeah, you mentioned youngsters having a good meal. Like, when I look back on those times, man, being in the streets and stuff as a youngster, a hard hitter. Yeah, it was mostly just to try to stop them dogs from, growling,
That's it.
Yeah, you kids have, like you said, they ain't got to be name brand or whatever. They just got to be decent. Decent clothes. They got a meal, and they can get a decent meal, not just once a day,
Oh,
but 2-3 times a day. If your kid can have food in their stomach, a lot of times kids that grow up in impoverished communities, or I would just say an impoverished household, they they don't have sufficient food, and so one of the reasons why a lot of times you jump out there, you jump off the porch is because you're trying to just fill your belly, So yeah, that's a big part of it, and that's one of the things that one of the reasons why I detest former FBI director J. Edgar Hoover, because he destroyed the lunch meals program for when the Black Panthers were starting
right,
that program.
right.
They were going to feed like hundreds of kids on one morning. These kids who hadn't had anything to eat, so they was going to feed these kids. So the FBI goes in, break into the church before the event, and they destroy all the food and urinate over it. These are hungry kids, but they said that the Black Panthers were the bad guys. What was it? What was your recollection of the Black Panthers?
How about Bobby Seale now?
Yeah.
They was cool. That man back there, they was cool with me. Well, no problem with them. It wasn't no problem. See, I think people got this all twisted. The reason I can say that, when in gangs, people got gangs, all that stuff came out. It was to protect the neighborhood. Because they had people coming in the neighborhood saying they was this and that. And they really wasn't. They was colonizers. But they was tricking our families and our friends, mothers and fathers, out of their money. So they performed organization. One of them was the Black Panthers. It ain't the only one, but one that was very well noticed was the Black Panthers. And Huey Newton and Bobby Seals now.
Mm-hmm.
But they had chapters in Gary, Chicago, everywhere. But the whole point, it wasn't just for that. It was to protect the neighborhood, and they did protect the neighborhood that they could, regardless of what state they was in. Until, like you say, people say we can't do that no more. And I got rid of them. Simple as that. But I never had no hard feelings about none of them. Only thing I don't understand is, we got all these brothers and sisters young right now today. You're doing these things. If you want to help Unc, Willie D, the rest of the family out here, we all need to come together. She got enough money out here. You know what I mean? Boy clubs and girl clubs and stuff we can open up throughout the United States. That'll give people breakfast. That's the first meal you need. Lunch, dinner. They go to school from September to August. Okay? Instead of buying all these fancy cars, let's buy about 200 or 300 pair of tennis shoes for the people that can't afford. So when they go to school, they feel proud. They can't eat. You can get up in the morning, you can come here and eat a breakfast from 6 to 8. School start at 8 or 8:30. I don't know right now. But they got a breakfast. Hot meals. It's easy to go get some cold meal, post some cereal in a cup. Give them some hot meal. Give them some grits. Some biscuits or something. Something that's going to stick with them to lunch. And it'll help them. We can do it in Texas. They like doing it big out here, they say. That's what Texas is. We can spread it from Texas all the way around the globe. You know what I mean? And I guarantee you, if you did that for 10 years, it'd be a big change in this world.
And how's the GoFundMe doing?
GoFundMe doing all right. And that's what I got something planned for that GoFundMe.
Yeah.
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 Kind of like hit on it as we talking.
Right.
Yeah. So all the people out there, I want to thank y'all. To all the people that donated money. Hey, don't think it's no gimmick. That's for real. And you hear it straight from the original Walter Johnson, known as Mr. Tendernism, Unc. Y'all gonna have a surprise for y'all when I finish. Yeah.
Your former business partner, when y'all linked up, were y'all first friends or were y'all, was it business first?
Business.
You started off business. Okay. Yeah. So if it started off business, that's different because, I was thinking that, I don't know why I thought y'all were it was a friendship thing first, but it started off as business.
No, it was a business.
Yeah.
Everything was business.
Yeah, I got
And then, it all just broke down. But anyway, things happen in business.
Yeah.
You got to take the bitter with the sweet.
Yeah, and look, man, the thing is that, what was that Jordan said? I think he said you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. You know what I'm saying? So that's strong. And it's good to see that you didn't allow that experience to break you or take you under. But speaking in that vein, in your life, has there been a situation in your life that broke you but you came back and it built you?
Yeah, it's been a few situations in my lifetime, But shoot, Johnson, you don't do nothing like that, man. My brothers never told me, hey, boy, look here, might be bad today, raining cats and dogs. If you don't put no raincoat on, you're going to get wet. If you put a raincoat on, though, you're not going to get wet.
Can you share one of those experiences that broke you, that built you, ultimately built you?
Okay, getting shot 6 times. Yeah, that's one. It just built me, made me a better man. Yeah.
Yeah.
See, people wouldn't even have a clue. Yeah.
What was the circumstances?
They try to rob me. Some people try to rob me. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So what happened to those people?
I ain't seen them since.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you know who they were?
No, I didn't. Yeah. But no. Getting hit with 45s and 38s at a close range.
This was in the same incident?
And stabbed. Yeah, one time.
Shot with 2 different guns and stabbed all in one incident?
Like this. Yeah. 45s and 38.
How long did it take you to recover?
About a year.
Yeah.
Yeah. Year and a half. But other than that, it ain't gonna hurt nobody to get on down, baby. I didn't let that stop me.
Yeah.
I kept on moving, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah. What's the biggest lie somebody ever told on you?
The biggest lie somebody ever told on me? That I took their money. Yeah. Or that I stole something from.
Yeah.
And I ain't do neither. I ain't never been a thief. And I ain't take nobody's money. Remember I told you earlier this thing, you take medication. That's the first thing in my family growing up. Don't take nothing from nobody, because you might have some problems. Only thing you take is medication. Don't forget that boy. That was my big brother. Yeah. He make us look small.
Who was that friend that you grew up with that you remained friends with for a long, long time?
He still living, the baby bull.
The baby bull?
Yeah.
Where does he live?
Right now he's staying in Gary.
Yeah?
Yeah. He's still living right now. Yeah. Hit like a Mack truck, even though he old.
How often do you guys link up?
We probably link up every week. I kick it with him on the phone. Yeah.
Yeah.
I call him now, but I ain't got time, man. Cause he might want $2 or something, man. I ain't getting no money, man. He might want $2 since I know him all my life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nah, we cool in the game.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you think about, your legacy, Walter Tendernism Johnson, the legacy that you want to leave behind when it's time for you to go and you ain't got no more, what do you want people to think? Like,
I want
them to say.
I want them to know he did the best to try to uplift all his people. Whether you in Mississippi or Oakland, Houston or Florida. I want to uplift all these young folks. Because right now it's kind of like, I know they don't really think that I know, because I don't use the phone that fast. But boy, I can show you a way. You'll be so happy when you turn 30. Hey, that's the legacy. Yeah. Tendernism, whoa. The happiest son of a bitch that I know. No, just put
that on your tombstone.
Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah. They ain't gotta have no tombstone. Hey man, look, you dead, right? Dig a hole, throw you in it. It's a wrap.
It's cheaper to
bury you on your property.
No, what do you call it?
Cremated.
Cremated.
Just bury you on your property. Then your family don't have to pay taxes.
Right.
You just gotta go down to the courts and get the paperwork. Bet you didn't know that, did you?
Yeah, well, I know about that, but you got to walk around the grave all the time.
Ain't nothing about no grave. You've been walking around graves every day. They got cement over it right now.
We don't know that, though. We don't just know that.
Yeah, you do. That's what I'm playing.
Now we know it because you're saying you planting it in our heads, man.
Yeah, no, I ain't. We everybody know
right
that.
now, we got somebody out here.
Come on, man. Willie D. You got Indians. You got all these people that roam this earth. These same 52 states. Where they at? Say all them people in them states. Where they at?
Yeah.
They're up on the ground. Now they could have got disintegrated, picked up, tossed to this side, to that side. But you did. In that good book, it say let dead take care of the dead. And living take care of the living. How you gonna know that they dig that hole and threw you in it and put some dirt back on? Remember all them cowboy movies y'all used to watch? They dig a hole, put a man, put a cross on it. That's a whole lot of money, man. That's a whole lot of money people be spending there. If you got a nice house, you can go on the backside of the house and say to have my own funeral. So when I pass away, it's my land, right? Bury me on my land.
Now, what happens when families sell the land? You gonna dig you up and take you with them?
No, they do what they want to it. Hey, I'm dead.
Yeah.
It's just look at it like it is. No, we can't make it be no other way. You dead.
It's a wrap.
It's over.
Yeah.
If you ain't said what you should have been doing, is getting yourself together to find out whether you want to burn or go to heaven. Now, people might say, well, I don't know which. You know which one. It's going to be one or the other. That's not playing. It's crazy. It's going to be one or the other. Let's not go crazy about this. You going to hell or you going to go to heaven? Now, you call it. Now, you believe what you want to believe. So, that's up to you. But when you did, you should have got yourself together with the man upstairs. Because them gates open. But if you didn't, a little too late now. The clock is over with. Yeah, man. That's why that word life I told you about. L-I-F-E. L gone, E gone. If we walk out that door, how we know? We don't know whether. And when I'm dead, hey man, I want some Gucci, man. I want some Stacey Adams on.
That's ridiculous.
That's plumb D ridiculous.
Yeah.
I'll give you a brand new pair of Stacey Adams to go, you gonna lay down in some dirt
Right.
in a coffin.
And the grave diggers will probably steal them anyway. They can probably take them.
Guaranteed to steal them. You ain't got to go down there,
Yeah.
go to the Home Depot, get some ply. If you want to be real smart about it, get some wood down there. Make you a coffin, drop you in the ground. You got to do all that anyway, Mike. The man dead, put him in the ground. Got a nice house, got some acres. Bury it's your land. Bury your own acres. People come to funerals and they say things like, oh, he gone. I ain't seen you in 15 years. Now you won't come around. You know what I mean? Oh, I'm crying. You owe me $100. I ain't never see you. The minute I die, here you come around. Huh? I still ain't see you. So, you know, man, I just look at people got their own ways of looking at things.
Are you going to leave like some directions for people, you know, like when you die, as far as like how you want your funeral to be conducted?
Let me say, I don't even know how many people that heard this, but it'd be a few. Don't be going out spending all that money and I'm dead. If you want to do anything, go down there and buy you some Tendernism, get you something to eat. Yeah, and relax. That's what you do. I can't help you no more. It's over.
Man, what if I want to come and just do my little old 2-minute expression?
You can
can I
do
come?
that.
Can I?
Man, just do it. They gonna tell you where they put me in the ground at. You ain't gotta put no grass there if you don't want to. Hey man, Walt, I'll holler at you, man, like I really heard you. Negative. So you just be going through some motions. Cause I ain't heard nothing. You understand?
Yeah.
And the ants and all that stuff might not hate me up. You know what I mean? The rest of me. So man, please. That's a little bit much. I ain't people that ain't faking shaking. Yeah, got a nice box. Box cost $30,000. Nigga, I had $30,000 when I was living. I'm finna go spend it on a box. Is you crazy?
Hey, the way they sell it to you is that they'll say like, "Oh, this one is waterproof."
Yeah.
And like,
And they tell y'all something about that waterproof.
Yeah.
That's not true. Matter of fact, they might go get their coffin back a couple of weeks later. How you know?
yeah.
I mean, people don't know that. But anyway, I don't know, man. I just know some things about. Yeah, you'd be surprised. Can't talk about that right now. That's another segment. But anyway, man, just throw me in the ground. So you're a witness, and some more people witness. Just dig a hole and drop me. I'll be all right. What I can't complain about it.
Hey, what's the oddest job you ever had?
Man, I was walking across a beam. You know where that Bonaventure Hotel is downtown Los Angeles?
Bonaventure. I'm not familiar with that.
Okay, it's a hotel downtown. It's a float about 16 feet up. I was 15 or something. I had a 16-foot 2x4 on my shoulder because I was framed. As soon as I got back to that other side, I didn't quit. I just left. You know what I mean? That wasn't for me. Because the wind took the board, and that was it.
Yeah.
So, man, look at here. I'm going to have to get on up, man. I got a long way to go.
Yeah.
But I appreciate it, man. I appreciate you having me, man.
Absolutely.
Hey, boy, look here. At least we got something in common, man. Head to head.
That is. And just one thing that I did notice besides the food associated items that you could sell hats.
Hey, man, look. Give me a chance. Give me a
Yeah.
chance. I'm gonna give you one too, Mike. I'm put one on your head.
There you go.
Yeah, man. Hey, call Tendernism.
My man, ladies and gentlemen, Walter Tendernism Johnson.
Booyah, Mr. Willie D.
No
I'm
more
out of
talk.
here.